You know, when you haven't played a game for a long time, you begin to notice things that you kind of just took for granted. And I'm just kind of sitting here in the main menu, listening to the music and remembering how I felt when I first started playing this game. And it's just so incredibly charming. I wish this game were more popular, honestly, because there's a lot here for it, people to enjoy. Or maybe it is popular and I'm just ignorant. Because to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't have even gotten to this series if it wasn't gifted to me. I also wish these games were more popular, yeah. Man, it's just... I wish there were more games like this, right? With so much care and love and effort put into it. But I suppose the industry nowadays is what it is. Falcom kept making these games on a shoestring budget for years. Well, with the newer games, I hope they have a bigger budget. Because from what I've seen, they have more advanced models, and hopefully the storytelling aspect of it hasn't really fallen through because of that. Like cutting, making shortcuts and whatnot. Right, let's see. What were we doing again? Oh god. I need to report this. This. Yeah, this. I remember you saying that I've seen this pattern before, but oh well. We're not exactly on a perfect run anyway. Yeah, we lost the grandpa. Voice acting increases in each series. I'm interested to see if there are any voice actors that I might recognize in the later ones. Although, to be fair, I'm not really too great at remembering people's voices. I'm trying to get better at it, but it's difficult. Gate has been given the remedy, his condition has been stabled. So you're about to leave the fortress gate, suddenly went dead. Is this an orbital blackout? Okay, yeah, that's what happened last time. Set in, if I can. Nah, sad bro. Dude, I just want to help. Frostbell Duology is JP Olivier. Cold Steel gets English. Ah, okay. So that's the one that I saw. Somehow, I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yes, it was probably that same phenomenon. Which would mean... the professor's being held prisoner inside? Shh, Estelle! This isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Kilika has to say. Keyleth? Keyleth, damn it. I don't remember who Keyleth VA is. But I remember her voice. Was it Laura Bailey? No. Wait, who was Laura? I'm just gonna let the people who know better than me answer. If we have the chance, we can call for the Lab Chief. Marisha Ray, of course. Or Bailey is Vex. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. When I was thinking of Laura Bailey. Actually, whenever I think of Vex face, it kind of makes me think of Laura. Maybe it looks similar in some weird way. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Lysing Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of orbital power and the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. Well, the army's kinda sussy right now, bro. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like royal guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... In Campaign 1, the visual style of each character is much closer to the player. In later campaigns, they made bigger leaps. Okay. I mean, it would make a lot of sense. Like, even if I was designing my own character in an RPG, I would try to make them at least look like myself if I wasn't, like, going for a female character, of course. Yo, what's up, Ito? What is the conclusion here? It's been far too long for me to remember the conclusion here. The business with the Royal Guardsmen is unrelated. The Royal Guardsmen are behind the whole thing. The Royal Guardsmen are being set up. Well, them being behind it and them being set up. They're being set up? The Royal Guardsmen are being set up? My thoughts exactly. Oh, hey! Let's go. They're being set up. Okay. Thank goodness this was the case where chat comes to me after I've chosen the correct one. And not me choosing the incorrect one, looking over and seeing Pun being absolutely disappointed in me. Oh man. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. We're just gonna ignore the fact that Agate and Tita were just standing there on the edge. I think it's one of those things where when you go widescreen, you see things that you shouldn't. What? Agate? Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird, waking up in a strange place after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? Are you sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But, Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. We see the world in a different aspect ratio from Estelle. My god. Actually, what if we only see the world in Estelle's ratio? And other people, or maybe other races in the universe, can see reality in a different aspect ratio. That's why we don't know the secrets of the universe, because we're watching on some outdated aspect ratio through our eyes. This is a big brain theory. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Man, what a tsundere. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point. Looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. Theory of 4 spatial dimensions? I don't think I've heard of that before, Pun. What is that about? And you don't have to explain it if it's far too difficult to explain in the YouTube live comments, because yeah, that's definitely a handicap. Estelle explained that all signs pointed to Professor Russell being held captive at Lyson Fortress. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly, I'm feeling better than ever. What say we go and settle our debts right now? Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Lyson Fortress. We'll bust the professor out and they'll never know what hit him. Okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code, bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. If there are beings that can move on an axis that is orthogonal to all our 3 up, down, back, front, left, right axes, and see along that too, they would be invisible to us and uninteractable by us. Kind of like if there was a 2-dimensional creature living in a piece of paper, they would have no idea we existed until we started drawing on it with a pencil. Oh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Speaking of the 2-dimensional creatures, after I read the first paragraph, I was thinking of like Paper Mario, and then when you like flip to a different, in a different side, and then you can become pretty much invisible. I guess it's kind of like that. So you're like essentially existing or on a different plane, and you're unable to even observe anything that's living on a separate one. Gotcha. Nutty? 1 second. Just an email. A bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. So this is out of our jurisdiction, essentially. Or to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Thank you for the dumbing down of that statement. Oh, you've got to be kidding. No way! That doesn't make sense. You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code, bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust imperilment of citizens, the bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. The factory needs him. Ah, hell. All the liberal needs him. Go and get him. Alright, man. This is the big thing that separates bracers from police or the military. Gotcha. Yeah, because, we are only for civilians, and we can't interfere in military or political affairs. But yeah. Thankfully, the professor is not. And legal loopholes are fun. Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh my god, that reminds me. Can I say this story? Yeah, probably can. It's been a while. Let's just say that there used to be a female prime minister who wasn't very good. And she, during one of her interviews, was saying a lot of really weird things. Like, she was giving an English interview and she was mispronouncing a lot of things. And then finally, at the end of the interview, when she was reading off of the whatever, I don't know what they call that in English. It's like a monitor that tells you what to say and whatnot. It was like, thank you 3 times. So it was supposed to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And she ends her speech with thank you 3 times. Oh man, that hurt. That hurt to see. Teleprompter, yeah. She was probably reading off of one of those, or, well, if we're going like super old school style, it might have just been like a bunch of cards. Who knows? But yeah, that was embarrassing. There is another exception to political affairs. A rank and above bracers are allowed to mediate international disputes. I think we learned about that before, right? Like, isn't our dad available to do that? A mirror reflecting a screen directly in the path of a camera so you can look into the audience's eyes while reading. Yeah. Don't know if she was using that or it was just literally some dude holding a card. No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Racers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua, you are hereby ordered to proceed to Lyston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is the request of the Bracer Guild, nevertheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Lyston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. I figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch? You know that orange airship that goes to Lyston Fortress? Yes, that's the Leibniz? He makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it? No. All of the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. We can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff. Well, damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! When we were helping with the experiments on a new type of orbit, right? Yeah! It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine. Whoa, really? I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where is this device then? I guess it must be right where he left it, in his lab. Even modern humans haven't managed to stop rats from stowing away on ships. Yeah. Or snakes on a plane. It's truly tragic how we as a civilization have yet to advance as far as those in trails in the sky. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate? Whatever data I can on Lyston Fortress. Maybe I've seen that word before? Got it, thanks. I'll leave the arrangement of a delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Alright, we got the full team back. Does Agate have any of the important orbits on him? I feel like that was something we're talking about. No. I mean, Tita kind of does, but like I'm fine leaving it on her. She deserves it. Okay. Well, now what? Let's go get it from his place. Gotcha. To collate is to organize and draw connections between. I see. Let me report. Nice. Odd. How much money do we have? 33,000. It's probably not gonna be enough. Or to use said process to find contradictions. Okay, so it's just a process of connecting and eliminating all at the same time. I probably saw that in some sort of detective novel before. Or maybe even in this game. Doesn't seem to be any of the other side quests. Okay. I guess now we're just on this road. Oh. One more down. Maybe I should go and rest to heal Joshua. Let's grab this first. Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe in a corner of the lab or the second floor archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions. Eccentric old coot. But whatever, let's just find the damn thing. Upstairs? Somewhere. No? The lab then? At least his house isn't like massive. Thing. Nope. Nothing to interact with down here. Hello. There it is. Found it! That's the ornament that was in our experiment, alright. So can we use it? I think so. If everything performs to specs, then I'll keep a biosensor from working right. And then the invention breaks the moment we use it. Alright, back to the guild then. Gillica's probably finished collecting intel on Fort Lyston by now. We literally walked down the street, go into his house, go up the stairs, pick up the stuff, and like, oh yeah, she definitely was able to collate everything. And now she definitely knows how we're supposed to get in there, yeah. Gillica's very efficient. She just had mock speeds. Her hands moving. Let me, save. Oop. And I'm gonna hop in and do a little rest. Oh, Dorothy. I got Niall's pictures. I wonder if I should go on ahead to the next location. I should call my editor. Let's rest. Yep. 160? Yeah, that's fine. Might as well top everybody off. Okay, we go now. There we go. Now we've given her sufficient time to actually get this done. We're back, Gillico. Now we have the device. I've also finished my preparations. Now, what I am about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else. Oh, would you look at that? Watchtower, landing port... These are the schematics for Lyston Fortress? Damn. How many computer slices did you have to do? Wow, it sure is big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere. Probably in the research wing. Eh? Isn't the layout of the fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? The guild has ways of obtaining information. It is best that you not know. The Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. Okay. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent and liberal, even relative to other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate? Yeah, I guess. But if I see the men in black clothes, they're gonna have a hot date with the business end of my sword, if you know what I mean. Wow, I didn't take Agate to be this kind of character. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses. Yeah. Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Estelle and Joshua, legally I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Yeah, we really shouldn't be doing this, but Whoa, wait a second, I don't like what you're driving at. We're already a part of this. Please allow us to see it through to the end. I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answered to Zeiss. As such, if worst comes to worst, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Gillica, no! I'm sorry. We've caused so much trouble for you. Now then, Tita. Since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set in your course? Yes, ma'am, I am. What? What's this all about? You don't mean... I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device. So, I'm going with you. Everybody should be jumping in joy at this revelation. What? Well, it is a very complicated ornament. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. Gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak. I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? But you need me to operate the device? Then forget the idea. We'll find another way to sneak in. Alright, enough. Lighten up. Why are you so damn stubborn? You want to run that by me again? Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I am glad that Estelle is putting her foot down and not letting Agate chase Tita out of the party again. I remember this very clearly, even though it's been such a long time. Like, god damn it, climbing up, wait, what were we doing again? I don't remember what we were doing. I just remember that Agate was like, go away, kid. We don't need no kids on this. And then we suffered greatly because we couldn't blind our enemies. I want to know why you're so against it now of all times. You little. Have you even thought about her being a civilian? And a kid, besides. And you're okay with putting her in danger. My voice is dying. 1 second. I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers, that's our job. You sure talk a big game for a rookie. What does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about? Estelle, Joshua, Agate? I'm sorry that I make you so mad, but my grandpa's everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay. So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it. So let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you! Ah, sweetie. I didn't realize you'd put so much thought into this. I don't buy it. If you really want to help us that badly without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here. You got it? Fucking... we'll slap this man. But we really don't have any other way to get in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do. But I'll let it slide this once. Thank you! Got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind, bitch. Just so you know. Alright. This man took a bullet for her and is like, I'm gonna leave you if you drag us down. Yeah, right. I saw one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks, colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Both of you, shut it! Now, I trust that the matter has been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to set off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do. Later, go take care of talking with the army for us. I have appropriate responses lined up, should they decide to question us. Adios keep you. Please be careful. Gate is so soon. The most soon of all. Yeah, that's right. I ran up the escalator the wrong way. What are you guys doing? What I said I saw were men in blue soldier uniforms. I didn't say Royal Guardsmen. Yeah. Steam scammers getting bolder these days? What happened, Ito? Who are you running into? I've asked lots of people and they all say they saw soldiers in blue at the factory. Vin saw them too. I never did trust those puffed up guardsmen. What? The Royal Guard were here? Score! Do you think the people responsible for the attack were really Royal Guardsmen? Wait, what are you selling? I don't care. What about you? Recipe not learned. Yeah, wait. Oh, that's why I didn't buy this. Sells for 250, heals 100. Yeah, maybe, sells for 50, heals 500, cures KO. I'll buy one. There are some items that just aren't cost efficient, are there? Or are they? Yeah, whatever they are. What's up, my dude? Hey, wow, you guys look busy. We just been ordered to get our factory ship in the air. It's a madhouse. Studio Madhouse reference? Oh my god. The factory ship's being sent out of port. I know they're supposed to go to Lyston, but flying out ahead of schedule. I wonder if something's happened out there. Yo, what's up, Josh? Welcome to stream. You must be completely confused. Costs for finished foods and lodging go way up in the next series of games. Oh no. Why? Inflation? Do we emulate inflation in our Trails games too? God damn it. I've been waiting for you. Is everybody ready? Yeah, we can go on anytime. Is the alignments ready too? Yeah, you were lucky that the last minute military order came through like that. We were just about to head out to Lyston Fortress. We can take off anytime. Anytime? Won't it be hard to leave without, you know, the ship? Buchan! Estelle, look down! Oh. Do we have to, jump? No, we don't. Silly baka. What the? What's happening to the flight deck? What? Didn't you know? This place has got enough secrets built into it to blow your mind. To be honest, Agate, it's like one of those automated parking lots. It's very loud. I don't know how much more mind I have left to blow. What? You probably have more left than I do, Estelle. And all this? It's all... I know, it's all Professor Russell's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather is something else. I couldn't agree more. Actually, no more confused than I am with any other stream anyway. Well, yeah, we do play a lot of story-based games, unfortunately. It's just what we enjoy doing. If you're a factory that makes airships, it makes sense that the active airport is not where you stash all your airships. Yes, it does. And I mean, it's very in line with, obviously, the high-tech stuff that we got going on around here. We should have the coolest shit. Thanks for waiting, guys. Sir! Howdy, Tita. I already heard everything from Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to the professor. Guess it's up to us to help him out. Thank you. Yeah, we owe you. Not at all. I'm the one who owes Professor Russell. Okie dokie. We're ready. Are ready to lift off? I don't think there's anything I need to do. Yeah, let's lift off. Alright. Let's load up. We're off to Lyston Fortress. Please bring Professor Russell back home safely. And take care of Cheetah. Sir. No sweat. Let's go. Then off to see the wizard we are. All you need to know is that we're going to save someone's grandpa. I'll be counting on you, bracers. Hey, wait! Oh no, we left Dorothy again. Wow, head rush. Dorothy? Chief, we're still on crew aboard that last ship? That's right. How did you know? The guild tipped me, and there's big trouble brewing. If what my editors told me rings true, I want to let them know before they left. What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse the situation can get. Well, this is totally off the record, but it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen in Gransel were just arrested for treason. Nani? Well. This might get a little dicey. But this game, I like the aesthetic more, maybe because it's kind of like old Pokemon games. It is a rather old game, that's for sure. Rather old JRPG. And what I will say about it is that its style is just so incredibly charming. Like, I love this game's music, its art style, its characters, and how they write them, and just the world around it. Other story games for the Nintendo, yeah. This is the container where you'll all be hiding. I hope all of you are real close friends. It's gonna be a tight squeeze for 4 people. Really? It looks big enough. It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think of yourselves like the filling for a donut. That's not encouraging. We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation. I'm gonna get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Alright. Say, man, you got any orbment facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up. We have an on-board factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it. I'll go too. My orbment could... Ah, goddammit, what did it? This way, Agate. Alright. My trigger finger. Lyston Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. It won't be too comfortable in that container, so you ought to get some rest while you can. Sure thing. Thank you. Something wrong? Flight to Lyston Fortress should take about 30 minutes. Gotta get the container ready for you guys, so you'd best go enjoy moving while you can. Oh, it's you. Professor Russell abducted by the Royal Army. This changes so many things. If they notice the container's fake, it'll ruin the rescue and expose our troops. I've gotta concentrate. Trailsum Zero adds a button for conversation history and one to hide conversation boxes. Hide conversation boxes. But the one reason why I would think that I associate that with is with different kind of games where they want you to see more of the picture. I don't really like the dating sim story style. Well, thankfully, I really don't think this game has any of that. You're probably referring to the little bit that we got from Three Houses, right? With the tea parties and stuff. Yeah, I don't remember what that means. I'm sorry. Where does this go? Oh. Igor. Ramen, we're being swept northeast. You son of a... Hurry up and get us back on course. Every minute you play around is putting Professor Russell in greater danger. Just shut it, old-timer. I can't concentrate with you barking in my ear like that. It also adds half-figure illustrations for character introductions, so that's probably why they added the high text button. Ah, I see. See more of their figure. Gotcha. And now he's gone. The factory chief not telling us sooner didn't help either. Show a little trust. Not cool. Don't you just love the wind in your hair? The P&Gs going by. That, wait. Ah! There's even a little lounge up here, too. That's nice. There you guys are. Very well then, let's see your combat ornament. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. This isn't, wow, you just lay it all up around some new gadget. They're probably Tiff? I was probably still a kid using the computer, so I didn't really understand those things. But I recognize that format. I have never used it for anything. I mean the aesthetic, not the dating thing. Just the aesthetic from the last stream games. Ah, yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Seems to be everything, right? Can I talk to Tita separately? Nope. There's something else that we can look at, probably. Down here? Nope. Maybe it was through here? Can I go through here? No? Ah, well, okay. I'm wrong, no. Nani? Who dost thou want me to talk to? Maybe there's something I can do out on the deck. What cat again? Nobody in here. We're gonna talk to you. Once you talk to everyone, the next scene triggers when you change screens. Gotcha. Should probably talk to everyone. I have no problem with spicy stuff. Well, that's great, Josh, because we do get kind of spicy here on the Legit Weebs channel. Okay, there we go. I need to walk out on deck. Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship. No kidding. We didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship. Well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Not that this even really compares. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea of something like this happening in Liberal, though. It feels like the start of something really big. Like this is the beginning of a super long franchise that will last over the ages. My thoughts exactly. The Sky Bandits and those men in the black that were manipulating the Mayor of Ruin behind the scenes. If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention, my dad disappeared like that. Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we could look around for clues. Oof. Okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connectors got loose. Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But hey, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky. Yeah, I'm fine. I just took a bullet, that's all. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to. Don't get me wrong. I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared? Huh? Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So, how come you're all carefree about it? I feel yucky right now. Mood. I'm feeling super yucky like a week or 2 weeks ago. I don't remember anymore. I'm still feeling a little bit yuck, but it's okay. I can talk now. Well, I'm really scared out of my mind, but I have Joshua and Estelle with me, and you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid. A little? Try incredibly. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time. Lie down for a bit? Alright, roger that, Josh. These streams are for your second monitor anyways. It's gonna be a long one. Sorry. Can I ask you something? Where'd this come from? I was just wondering. Who's Misha? How do you know that name? Well, you called me that when you were poisoned. Tita shows what bravery is, being afraid, knowing you're afraid, and going forward anyway. Exactly. I mean, not experiencing fear is just kind of being ignorant of it. Maybe you're just too stupid to realize it. Or honestly, you might be a little crazy. But yeah. You can't be brave if you have no fear. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. It's nothing I'm ashamed of. Misha's my kid sister. Wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me? Well, sort of. I guess she'd be around your age. I guess you haven't seen her in a long time? Work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year. Oh, poor Misha. What's that supposed to mean? I just think that if I had a big bro, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way. Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her. My totally not dead kid sister. Yes. We'll be landing at Lyson Fortress soon. All bracers to the cargo hold. Looks like it's time. Oh, here you are. Hi, Estelle. Didn't you hear the announcement? We'll be arriving soon. Yeah, I'm all done getting ready. What? There was no subtext at all in this conversation. How did you get that? Oh no, Zero, how could you? Oh, man. You know, maybe I should just not notice these things. And then once we get to the revelation, I just feel like more amazed at the story. I should try to do that. Or maybe people enjoy it when I'm like, oh, Zero called the thing that's going to happen by the end of the game, at the very start of the game. Like how I did with Replicant. I feel like that's kind of our entire channel. There are some revelations and trails that are hard to get, but this is not one of them. Thinking of that, right? I think good series have to have a balance between the things that the audience can easily infer versus the massive twists that nobody really saw coming that you were setting up this entire time, right? Because if everything is just a frustrating of like, what are they trying to tell me and how come I don't understand this? I guess that would end up like pushing away audiences from your story and just making them feel stupid. Which isn't really the goal of the story, right? So yeah, I guess having these small little moments where I'm sure everybody playing this game probably understood what they were talking about. But yeah. Wow, so that is just a nervous wreck all the time. She's such a simple character. Yeah, exactly right. People evolving over time, or rather when you gain more information about them and truly see them for who they are, your opinions about them change. That just makes the journey more valuable, right? Like where we currently are in Witch from Mercury, versus where I thought we were going back in episode 1 is completely different, and I'm really enjoying myself, even though I admittedly did not enjoy myself at all during the first episode. But yeah. Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me. Well now, that's encouraging. We're counting on you, Tita. Right. Why don't we head down to the cargo hold? Why are we getting this music? Right, time to save. Let's do this. You have any new dialogue? Our decoy is in place. Let's hope our plans work. Good, you're here. Looks like you got everything set up. I'm all done with disguising the container. If you just open it up, all you'll see are these plates that are used for fixing ship hulls. But there's another door on this side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed. Ha ha ha. Hey, that's pretty cool. It's not to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in. So all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this? Of course we are. In Trails from Zero, there's an option to show the title of the music when it starts playing. It slightly spoils some reveals because it tells you the name of organizations before you get to know them. Ah, I see. That's a little bit unfortunate. I kind of like the idea of a video game showing you what track is playing and the name of it, so that you can, like, you know, go and search it up and listen to it afterwards, because there's like really good game OST, but I just don't know what it's called. Between now I take it in my hand and Shiny's looking right in my face. Damn, dude. You guys and your shiny hunting, I'll never understand it. Of course we are. I was born ready. Okay, then you'll need to get in one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door. Understood. I'll go first. Man, this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right. Snow, are you okay? I'm fine. Here we go. Turn your head this way. Okay. Oh. Now, Joshua? I don't know about holding this pose. You just gotta deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all 4 of us in here. Right. Yeah, we have to do this. Next up is Tita. Agate, you're in the back. We should all fit in if we do it that way. Okay, in I go. Oof. Sorry, Estelle. Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. You even smell kind of sweet, like fresh milk. Hey, don't hug so tight. Kinda can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it? My, what squishable cheeks you have. Quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room. Oh, there. Is it too cramped? No, I am okay. I can hold out. I'll be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so. Okay. Okay, man. I think we're set. Gotcha. I'll close the door. Make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land, and from there, it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. And then the container fell on its side and they died. The end. Well, that was an interesting end to the first game in the series. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Hello, Chief Gustav. Sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. The Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention, the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Like officers getting arrested for being treasonous bastards. But yeah, I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter within as little as a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. Oh, how can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So, are you planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, grunts, get to work. Damn. I'm just a grunt. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. Oh my, look. There's even a healing station right there. Wow. Gustav teasing Sid like this is amazing. Like, he's just asking seemingly innocent questions. This one's clear. Oh boy. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? Nani? What is this, maintenance chief? Hey now, I have no idea. Sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. Central lab made biosensor. Well, if you say so. It's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, isn't it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men! Shoot the bastard! Alright, open it up. No! Anthony! He even does a little twirl. Oh, it's just Anthony. Why did you sneak off, huh? Meow. Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Anthony. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he snuck onto the Leibniz. Certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess. Not a false alarm. He just shoots him. Oh god, no. Yawn? Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey you. If you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey now, don't try to tempt him. Fumya. Yawn. And there he goes. I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Oh, too bad. Still, that biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. Not for it, Anthony would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is of Central Lab make. Alright men, check the other containers. Yes, sir. I like how he even had a little false alarm there. I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow so you can return to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it is not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Damn, dude. If only I was the commanding officer, then I'd get to know shit. But then, once you're the commanding officer, then your commanding officer knows more than you do. You're not allowed to question anything. I feel guilty. Yeah, you should. Major, I have intel to report. What is this? Nat L? Guard officer? Captain Amalthea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say. Little vixen? Oh my. We're in the container right next to it? Yeah. Ah, National Guard. Gotcha. Ugh, I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tito? Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work. Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally. But you stepped up. Thank you, Agate. But Anthony showing up like that really spooked me. Yeah, he was right in the next container over. Oh, that's right, they couldn't like see outside, so they thought they got busted. I thought we'd be discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head though. That does sound like something the chief would do. Definitely a man not to mess with. Now, here's the catch. The cat was actually the one who thought of all of it. And he snuck in there on his own. And the chief just played along with it. That's what I think happened. Now, we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship port. We need a plan or else we'll never find the professor. So, still, check the map and tell me which way we should go. Why are you asking me? Call it a test of how observant you are. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess the only way we can go is left. Because, like, I highly doubt he's gonna be in the watchtower, right? There's a tabletop RPG that explores why cats jump at nothing, bad at the ear, stuff like that. They're fighting ghosts that give their humans nightmares. I mean, I've seen people theorize this before, and like a bunch of like, ghost hunting YouTube channels talk about it. But I didn't know there's an actual game about this. Or well, yeah, a game. I guess you would call it a game. I'm short, so let's have your answer. Barracks to the southwest, command center in the middle, research wing in the middle, watchtower in the northeast, main gate to the south. I mean, it's the professor. I would expect the research wing. Yeah. Right? I don't really know what he's asking me. Research wing? Yeah, sure. Oh well, color me surprised. Just leave it to me. Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talent. And I mean, it's literally called the research wing. I think you're right. You don't have much time, so let's go check it out. Great job, kid, but don't get cocky is a direct Star Wars quote. Likely a reference. I see. From which Star Wars movie was this from? Agate, do we have an exit strategy? Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there. Steal a boat? Assuming that there is a boat there. Episode 4, the first published. Ah, okay. I think... Was it Han Solo who said this? I feel like I remember it. When Luke shoots down his first TIE fighter from the Millennium Falcon, Han Solo's... Okay, yeah. Okay, I remember that scene. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go check out the research area. You stay close, Tito. Okay! Now would be a good time to save before we mess things up. Also, I'm kind of sad because I wasted money by sleeping, and there was literally like a recharge station right here. Damn, dude. If only I'd known. Right. What's over here? Any state secrets? Can I even explore through here? These stairs lead down to the war. We can use them to get out of here when we come back. Roger that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna double back over this way anyways. And trails from 0 paid rest and CP regen to make up for it. Oh! That's nice. Love myself a good old Star Wars quote? Definitely. Right. Well, let's just walk by the main gate. Oh! It's a dog! There's lots of dogs here. Let's check the power level that's going on right now. Attack Doberman, 1180 health, weak to everything. Well, it's only slightly weak. A monster trained to attack. Quickly corners intruders with superior speed and sharp fangs. Alright. How about you go and smack one and see how much damage we do? Almost half. Cool. As for you, Gate... Well, actually, yeah. I think we're gonna spend our time just charging up our craft points, honestly, before we get anywhere. Because obviously there's gonna be some sort of boss battle later. 543. Pretty good. 432. Let's see. Aw, damn it, miss. Which dog goes next? This one? Kill it. Or not. Yes, Joshua. I'm in the walls of your house. I know everything about you. No, the main character of this game is Joshua. Let's see. Well, we're not gonna be able to kill that dog. I guess it's a good chance to see how much damage he does to us. Well, they're both the main character. Alright, fun. Estelle and Joshua are the leading characters. How about that? The male lead and female lead. You. Nice. And, we're not gonna be able to kill you. Might as well kill you. 60. That's pretty manageable. And just keep on smacking until we crap. Oh, or not. Stupid Agate. Oh, nice! See to learn Vital Cannon. What is that? Is that a finishing move? Where do I see this? Oh, it's a craft. She shoots her cannon at you and it heals you? What? How? I guess we just gotta see it in action. Yeah, this guy looks a little bit tougher. You can select it in the crafts menu to read the details. Okay. Solid Dozer. A monster trained to attack, has high defense and agility, uses an attack that slows foes. Ooh. Slightly more dangerous. Not to be messed with. Focus fire you down. Honestly, This might be useful here. Nice. They do resist it though, which is a little unfortunate. 531. And kill it. You had the opportunity right there to check what the final cannon did, just didn't do it. It's fine, but I don't have to do it. Right then and there. We have enough opportunities. Area M recovery set. Fires off a recovery round, healing Alice for 500. AoE heal using crowd points. Very good.
We did it!
Nice. Okay. Maybe not necessary, but yeah, better to go into the final fight with a bunch of crap points. The one on the right. You can attack this guy. Gate is getting a bonus attack damage next turn. Finish you. That's not going to be enough to kill you anyways. Ooh, 198 with an attack delay. Even with the attack delay on Joshua of all people, it's not really going to do too much. We are getting quite a bit of XP from this though, so it might be worthwhile to just clear this out. So yeah, probably just grab a drink and chill for now. We'll be there soon enough. Stella's going before Gate? Okay. Wait, yeah, it's a Stella. Interesting. Smack you. You. Yes, Redream. Redream Hydrate, yes. English is easy. Kill you. Smack you. Alright. How much more? Oh, never mind. Joshua's about to level. As well as Estelle. I don't need to heal them. Agate is pretty far away. He's not really there for leveling. Our girl's quite a fair bit off, but that's also because we just keep kicking her off the team. For whatever reason. As the games go on, these chapter-ending dungeon areas get bigger and more complex. I wonder what new mechanics they might introduce. Like how complex the dungeons, dungeon puzzles could get. Just finish them. Go and smack you. You can smack you. Almost kill them. Nice. He's got 200.
We're good to go.
Some of them are just mean, but those are rare. Okay. Well, it's nice that they're rare. 429. Okay, about 300 more XP for a girl to level Tita. Estelle learned Barrage and S-Craft. Oh. Is that Barrage as S-Break? Yeah, sure. Let's look into tactics as to what that is. S-Craft single attack. An extended, more powerful version of Pummel. So yeah, no reason to not use this. We have Black Fang from Joshua that attacks everything. Final Break rips through enemies. Single area, yeah. I wonder if we're able to level up Tita if she's gonna get her upgraded S-Break here too. Although to be fair, using her to blind our enemies is probably more useful. And let me set our battle positions. I don't know why Gate's in the back there. Move it up. Yeah, okay. Tita gets a decent upgraded S-Break in this game. Gotcha. In this game. Well, I mean, I guess I do see Estelle and Joshua in the next game cover too, so... It doesn't touch upon what she gets later. Damn. Yeah, okay. You do have full craft points. Use a little bit of it. Oh, Tita goes. This was unexpected. And just kill this guy. Thank you. Joshua. Smack you. 5. Which one goes? This one? And die.
Scary.
Was it though? Might as well kill the little guys. No! Nice.
Let's move out.
There's some random element to everyone's starting order. I think they get some random amount of energy or whatever you want to call that value that ticks up by speed. Interesting. I mean, it's fine as long as, since we get the preemptive attack, everybody gets to go first, right? Oh, before the enemy, so... There also isn't really any, like, elemental reactions where we would need a character to set something up before someone else does a move, so it's fine. But just because Joshua's speed is, like, the highest, he's more than likely going to be going first all the time here. Good damage. Crit. And step it up. Setup strats are very, very powerful in Cold Steel 1. Gotcha. Do they have more abilities that, like, combine with other party member abilities? So that's the only way I'm thinking of, like, why they're very important. Very powerful. I've killed mid-game bosses in one attack setup correctly. Let's see. Strength up, defense down, S-Break on crit turn. Well, in the later games, the crit turns and whatnot, those are still random, right? Of like when those happen? Or is there some way to control that a little? Yes, okay, gotcha. Getting a bonus attack. Maybe you can one-shot him? Nice. Too easy. Wait. You do 0 damage to Agate? It's kind of sad, bro.
That's that then. Let's move out.
A little hard to explain. Alright. We'll deal with it when we get there in 5 years from now. Maybe 10 at this rate. Right. We should be good. Let's save. Is there anything else? Nope. I mean, this should also be the way to the research, yeah. Oh, I know them. There they are. Huh. So they are here. The airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. They look nothing like the regular soldiers, though. They're probably a special force here to practice covert ops. It's no wonder that they're so tough. So is my grandpa in there? It's looking more and more likely. But if we try to take them on here, we're gonna have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside. Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? Just, go around back here? Oh, that. There's a window here. Are there any secrets? Can't really turn my camera around, so I'm assuming no. Very smart time to save. Knights of the Old Republic taught me well. Hey, can't we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make any noise, it's going to get even tougher. Oh! Jackpot. Huh? Colonel Richard. I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitudes. I should have known that you were behind all this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius. Ah, yes. You and he were friends, if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base the search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did. Well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. Is this the first time we've heard mention of this gospel? Like, what even is he referring to? Amalthea? If evil, why hot? Being evil just makes her hotter, pun. It's okay. We can fix her. The black ornament is sitting on the table. So they're referring to this black ornament as the gospel? Okay. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. What? This current? The black ornament or the gospel as you go. Okay, yeah, there you go. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre. I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free. I assume then that you intend to do something on a grand scale. I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. Fertile imagination? That's an interesting way to describe that. Yeah. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberal riches like none ever before seen. Not interested? No, Amalthea. Why? Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril, and you were unable to help her. You threatened her to get to me? Tut tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me, then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course. Fertile imagination is a common expression? Really? I've never really heard that used in any conversation. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this black ornament that can shut down orbital power. I see. So that's your plan, is it? Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, that's alright. Give me your report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Gransel. The White Wings recon the net, just as you planned. My goodness. Check and mate. The White Wings? Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. And he's taken the gospel. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of these standard amenities. I'm fine. Well, what he wants is to be released. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see? Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight! As you wish. So, Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Also, looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man? Of course that bastard would show up now. There he goes. Grand plans. But what will come of them? Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle a score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Right. Joshua. Hey, you listening? Estelle? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine, it's no big deal. You had to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep, so let's get a move on. Right. It's time to hurt them. Agate's not at full, but if I spend one of his turns using his ability to gain crap points, we could get a full S break if we need to here. Alright, let's do this. I really wanted to be part of the Gransel operation, but no, I'm left here guarding an old man. You do so much for the kingdom and for a dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, I suppose. We're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. What? I want to smack that ass today, boy. It can't be! Agate Crossner? You're too damn slow. He gets a crit turret? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Oh, I suppose I could have straight up just used an S break there. Oh well. Let's see. A ranger equipped with an orbital gun, highly trained, uses marksman crafts. Gotcha. You're the one who attacks next. So, yeah, I'll just smack you. Oh, honestly, we really don't need to use our S breaks on these guys. We might take some damage here, but I think it'll be fine. I think. Craft points plus 50. Honestly, you'll probably just get it naturally through battle here. Or if you miss, oh well. I mean, it just works out somehow. Okay, they're a little far from each other. Oh my god, you are amazing. Okay, never mind. Only got one guy. Let's get you away. Ooh boy. That's yeah, that's not good. You're blind. I'm gonna assume you're not gonna hit. But just in case, I might as well use his S-craft here.
You're finished.
Nice. And then you run over and take him out.
Shouldn't have done that.
Nice. We got 4 XP. Awesome. Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh? It's not good to carry a grudge, you know. Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible. Right. But first... healing, nope. Honestly, yeah, like, just do this. Do we need? No, not really. Yeah, it's just... yeah, that works out. Very good value. Wait, we might use tier as well. Tier on Gate. Yeah, that's fine. Cool beans. Finally found a reason to use some of our EP. Save. Alright, let's get the professor out of here. So you're back. Enough! I told you I don't want anything. Grandpa! Tita? I must be dreaming. Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay. Nah! This isn't a dream, and you lot. Hey, Professor. You know, it looks like you're feeling so hot. The factory chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed. You actually sneaked in here? So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you. Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Were you? You came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that, at least. You have a head like a chicken. Say that again, you geezer. Nice one, Professor. He actually does. Kinda. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Gate. He's a senior baser over Estelle and Joshua. Oh, now. I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. It's amazing that the professor has the gall to call other people out for their hair. Dude,
he has like accepted the state of his hair, so even if somebody made fun of him, he'd just probably like brush it off. How about this far from wrenching your neck, old man? Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the Capel unit? If you leave it behind, I know that these fools will just misuse it again. Understood. Orbital calculator. Just put that in my pocket. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the Black Orbment. Wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method. Which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want. I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Cheetah's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently. I have male pattern baldness and I just don't bother to hide it by having a buzz cut. The professor spends time styling his hair to accentuate his bald area. We're just built different. Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with. For the love of Ideals, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man's slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. Okay, now we have a civilian in tow. Anything in here? Don't look like it. Oh, just checking. Yep, nope. Dead. Okay, we gotta get all the way back through. Not dead. You think we'll just let you escape? What's that? Guess the jig is up. Time to run. Oh boy. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities, respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. Let us all move out. Yes, sir. Tita's too powerful to count as a civilian. Yeah, true. She's a literal walking nuke. Crap, here come the soldiers. Looks like they're putting a squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The Major knows what he's doing. Huh, what else would you expect from the CEO of a Fort Defense Regiment? Not regiment. What should we do? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is gonna be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. How? I hope this alarm doesn't continue to play. I'm gonna try to get through this as fast as I can, just to get rid of the sound. There's some guards over there. You! Intruder spotted! Crap! Alright. Oh. You guys are even weaker than the dogs. Oh well. Let me smack you guys around a little bit. What the? You went around and shot the what? What is wrong with you? What the fuck? Okay. I see you. God damn it, man. Okay, look. You're not gonna shoot the civvy, right? Okay, good. Jesus.
Scary.
The fuck, man? Soldiers are well trained to kill the squishies. What was that noise? Intruders? More incoming. Back to the research area. Getting through the airship port to the wharf isn't gonna be easy. We'll have to find another escape route. Anywhere there is probably wise. Where else would we go? I don't remember. How do I bring out the map? I don't really have one. Oh, damn. Hey, they're out cold! These guys must be pretty damn tough to take out special ops. Building's empty. Search the premises. Did they spot us? Fall back for now. Damn. Just keep on getting reset. Okay. I guess maybe we had to go through the building then. Whoop. Ooh. Save. Thank you for the reminder, bud. Maybe we can go through here. Where does this go? Locked. Locked. Probably also locked. Yeah. Oh no, oh, we're not going through this way. Not without a key. Yeah, okay. I am starting to see a trend here. There's a lot of people down here. Oh, it's you guys. Josette, no! Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody! Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever. This looks like the dungeon. Oh, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at Haken Gate. Huh? What? You guys are... You're those punks from before. Well then, long time no see. Oh, okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole off our brains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. Don't try to play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks? They were the Kapua Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner. Now, I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 Selgi per hour. I mean, why should I have to answer your question? Why? Aren't we petty? Of course. I knew exactly that you were gonna make a joke about that pun, but I just wanted to gloss over it. But man, the wording on that. Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time for asking about that kind of stuff. Now wait just one damn minute. Why you placed us here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Maybe. Well, sorry we intruded. No fair! You're the intruders, right? Let us out of here! That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? They got arrested by Colonel Richards, which means... maybe the Colonel is trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. Maybe Mayor Dalmore was used in a similar fashion. And yet I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here, we gotta find another escape route. Okay, I guess it's not through there. All these doors are still locked. They're just all gonna be locked, right? So... yeah, okay. Hey, did you find them? Oh god. No, and I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leads is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the major that we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb. I think they're coming this way. It's a blind alley too. Come on, this way. Hey, did you hear something? It said this way. There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. You don't have a choice. You might as well give it a shot. Who? Come on, just down the corridor. You recognize that voice? Sounds familiar. Ooh. Oh, dude, I was in front of this door just a second ago. Get inside! This room is... Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. That was spectacularly close. I knew it! Lock it, just to be on the safe side. Got it. Alright, what's your game, man? What are you planning? You're the CEO of Leiston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? Very sorry about that. He already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division. And the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at the Haken Gate. That stubborn old man? This is getting serious. What the hell? I figure things are bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs have been breaking down ever since the end of the war. Particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see. So he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Alicia? She's a baker now. Doesn't the Supreme Commander of the Army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Swartz, too? The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. Techie a kid! Oh my god, Pod, wow, your redeem actually went through! Oh my! The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. Gate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer, but since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't ya? Well, if all that you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I have been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity. I'm sorry. Grandpa, it was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything, but what are you planning to do now? You planning on hiding us until the heat dies down? I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? Ah, I get it. There's a secret passageway or something, right? Very astute, boy. Whoa. It's the differently colored part of the wall, like in all the video games. Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Adios probably will. Major. Alright, I'll use it. I'll go down first, and the old man and Tita. Phil and Joshua, I want to watch our backs. Got it. Roger that. Farewell, Major. Thank you very much. That just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. You mean when we met at the front gate? I don't think we should have this conversation right now just yet, but yeah. Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Yeah, we should hurry. Are you okay, Major? Intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in Central HQ, sir. Your orders? Trail's characters always have time for a cup of coffee, long conversation, no matter the situation. Speaking is a free action, right? Yeah, speaking is a free action. Crap. Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go. Okay, excuse us then. Whoa. That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with the slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. I feel like if you came down that hot, down like a chute, straight onto concrete, you probably wouldn't be doing too good. Come on, let's catch up. But maybe you got the swingy legs. Oh. Ah, you're here. This way. What took you so long? Sorry, we just got into a conversation about my dad, had a little tea and crumpets together, you know, the usual. Sorry for the holdup. You can go ahead and take off. Hang on to your hats. Huh. You managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy, but if we waste any time here, we're probably gonna have to deal with a pursuit force. We've gotta get the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle? Joshua? Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you. I would also make it a slide or a fire pole. I mean, it's gotta be, right? In order to make it look cool and totally legit. No. You two fall back. Huh? What do you mean? The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man, but they've got no idea you two are involved, unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe. Agate. I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. Is Agate going to, like, take them home with him? In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When you think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for us both to get out of here. Whoa, wait just a damn minute. I can ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe. That's totally bonkers, dude. We can never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with his assessment. According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection. Joshua puts on his glasses. Actually, according to the theory of retreat and cover... Which means that Agate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now we really need to do what Agate says. Nice one, Josh. Exactly what I was getting at. Now you two be a good girl and withdraw. I get your idea, in theory. Estelle. No, you don't agree, and I can see it written all over your face. So, how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances. First, I want you to go to Gransel. Then, you must speak with Her Majesty, Queen Alicia, in Gransel Castle. I must what? What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Ornament. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. As in religious teachings? That's certainly an ominous sounding name. Apparently this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division, but by whom I couldn't say. After that I'd wager that it was probably sent out in a package or just to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. They must have realized that the Ornament was involved in Kieran Zeiss. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this gospel. That explains a lot. Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of orbital power? Perhaps if it's used... I'm sorry. Anything more I say would be pure conjecture, and I would be spoiling the game's plot. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than with my own escape. I swear. When you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it. Estelle, Joshua, we gotta part ways for a little bit, Tita. I wish I could bring her along. I'm sorry. I'd hoped that we could stay together. You don't have to apologize. You just helped me so much. And you treated me like a little sister. Tita, no! Thanks for helping my grandpa. And thank you for being my friend. I love you both. Aw, I love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Yes. Please. Thank you so much. Teach us your class and give us your cannon, then you can go. I could put a Estelle on the cannon, it would work the same way. Most of the plot elements have been introduced to you by now, you could put it together. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty obvious what you would want to do with an ornament that cancels all other ornaments with the world that is run on ornaments. Finding is such a sweet sour and all that, but we have no choice. You can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know? You can be a real jerk, you know that? I guess this is where we part ways too. Well, it's happened, but you taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Agate. Don't call me that, it creeps me out. Look who's embarrassed. You really are your father's daughter. Hey, Joshua. Don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? He's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that. Not that it's any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor. Well, right then, let's get a move on. Farewell, Jordo Cassius. All the soldiers are just standing there on the walls looking at us, talking here for 15 minutes. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita. Adios be with you. Be careful out there. That's actually the one plot element that you don't yet know, yeah. Chapter 3 and let's go! What exactly are they planning to shut down with the gospel? There has to be, like, either some super system that maybe connects all of the ornaments together. That's my guess, anyways. I get worse injuries than this from shaving. Complete Chapter 3, achievement unlocked. Save. Boom. Chapter 3. End. Ah, man. It's been so long and we've only gotten to Chapter 3. We're nowhere near done. But yeah, definitely the next place where we're gonna wreak havoc is in Gransel. I wonder how our interaction with the Queen will go, because she's like dead silent on all this occurring. So like, do the intelligence division have some sort of hold over her, or is she being kept by them somehow? Next chapter is actually the final chapter. Oh, really? I was under the impression that that there were like 6 chapters or something, but I think I was just thinking of Danganronpa, maybe. Start of it, you need to go to Airleiden to get a book chapter. I'll try to remember that by next time we start streaming this. I wonder what the Queen has to say, though. And when is our father gonna come back into play? He's gotta. Ah, it's 10 chapters. Oh my god. Well, we'll deal with that when we get there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's stream, my dudes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, dudes. Good night. See you in I, if you're watching that. Bye-bye.